So I've never been charged with heresy, okay? Probably should have a couple times, but I've never been charged with heresy. So I'm going to be a little bit of a heretic today. Please do not burn me at the stake. You can tell the bishop, have him look this up. I'm not a big one into free will because I have found over the years that some people, for example, once long a time, a woman hated my guts. I did nothing to her. The only thing I had that she didn't like was a beard. But once I got to know her, and once I talked with her once in a counseling session, I learned why she didn't like beards. But she didn't even know why she hated my beard. So Luther used to always say, the thing about free will is we all have the will to damn ourselves. We're free to do that. But as soon as we surrender our free will over to God, we are now in God's control and free to live as God would have us live. That's Luther, not me. So I brought a puppet today for the kids. I'm not very good at this kind of puppetry. Marionettes were never my thing, so I apologize. But here's the question I would have for all of us, but particularly I sort of can get it to walk, if that's what you want to call that, walking. I can't get them to do much more than that. That's my skill. I apologize to all of you and to the children too. But if we cut the strings completely, what happens to a marionette? It's done. Can it move again? Well, let's say that evil can sometimes get to control of us and moves us the way evil wants to. Wouldn't it be better, particularly during the season of Lent, is that we made sure who had control over our lives? That someone who loved us, someone who wanted the best for us, that someone who would be willing to die and go to hell literally for us so that we could be free and no longer controlled by evil? Wouldn't it be better to have that person more or less guiding us and moving us as we are needed to be moved and guided? I would prefer God to be in control of my life. I would prefer God to sort of be pulling my strings in a way that is positive and good, not manipulative, but life-evoking and provoking. So just something to think about this journey through Lent is who's pulling your strings?